So let's dive into our excuses. These are some of the most common ones. I don't have time. The reality is you are a business owner, right? So that would be like owning a car and saying you don't have time to stop and get gas, okay? It is a part of business. You have got to market yourself. I am going to show you in a few minutes some very, very easy, quick ways to create content that will literally take minutes. But there is no excuse. When you live in a world where I could grab my phone right now, say, hey, are you looking to buy a house? Great, call me, boom, done, post. That took 2 seconds, right? Now, I'm not saying that should be your post, but the reality is that took 2 seconds. The fact that you don't have time, pee 1 less time that day, right? Drink a little less water. Like, I don't care what it is, but you've got 5 minutes to make a post. Like, I promise you do. Now, if as your business advances, right, and you want to dive into running more paid ads and getting more strategic with your content and building out more of a thorough model like we have, yes, that takes time, right? And I have the luxury, and me and Jonathan has the luxury of doing this full time. So that I'm not expecting you to go do everything we do. But you are a business owner, and these platforms will grow your business if you leverage them properly, okay? So my job is to sell homes, not do social media. Oh God, how many times have I heard this? Here's the reality. I get asked a lot, should I outsource my marketing? If you want to hire an agency, hire one, right? If you've got the dollars to do that, do it. I think, though, that you need to put in the hours to understand it first, because how do you know if they're doing a good job, right? If they go out and they post and your optimization is, your ROI is that you got a sale from it, and their ROI is we got you this exposure, those are 2 very different things, right? And you 2 are not going to be aligned. You're going to waste a bunch of money and then make Facebook's stupid, Mike's stupid, it doesn't work, and you're not going to do it, right? So understand that if you truly believe that your job is to sell a house and not to market and not do social media, cool, but it needs to be done by someone, so you better have the dollars to go outsource it, but understand it first, okay? I didn't grow up with this. Oh no, sorry, I don't know what to say or post. We're going to go through that today in just a minute, because I'm going to tell you that that does not matter. That literally could be a post, right? For all of you who are Keith, if Keith gets on Facebook today, that post would do extremely well. If you got on there and be like, listen, this millennial over in my office is forcing me to do this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm putting it out there. I'm new in real estate, and I'm going full bore. And you did that video, it would get so much traction, because the truth is what matters, right? And I'm going to go through some examples that we've done, but ultimately, you get to define your audience on social, right? So instead of creating content that you think the masses are going to like, the masses, it's never going to work, guys. It will never, ever work. You've got to figure out what niche do you want, right? You can't help, if you're standing in Publix with your name badge on, you do not have any say in who comes up to you and is like, oh, you're in real estate? You have no say, right? So you're going to take that and run with it. But from a social perspective, with content, I control who I want to watch, right? And we're going to dive into this, I'm a huge, huge, huge Redskins fan. We all make bad choices. But I would literally sit there and create content that's only geared towards Redskins fans. Now, what's going to happen? Who's going to watch those videos? Other Redskins fans, right? So I'm literally attracting people like myself who will trust me even though they do not know me, solely because we like the same team. And it's highly targetable, and I can literally create content, and a lot of times it could be subtle. I could be giving real estate advice just wearing a Redskins shirt, and I'm going to show you some examples we've done. And it is unbelievable how much your niche and your sphere of influence will grow by sitting a target. And it could be anything. It could be, I like to cook. It could be photography. It could be puppies. It could literally be anything. And if you create content that is around that, not real estate will come, right? There's ways to tie that together. But tell your truth, your story. If I sat there and tried to do that for the Dallas Cowboys, I would literally vomit, and then everyone would know that, I'm full of shit, right? So it has to be you. You have to be authentic, and that's the content, right? There's no mystery to this. There's no magical content that you're going to create. I didn't grow up with this as one of my other favorites, and most of you, until a few months ago, didn't know how to be a real estate agent, and you figured that out. So you can figure this out, right? I don't care if you watch our videos. There's this magical website called Google, and you literally type into it, how do I do Facebook ads? And it tells you, right? It's pretty amazing. So there's no reason. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but I'm sure if you're sitting out there, one of these is hitting home with you because it's the reason, it's the excuse you're giving as to why you are not posting every day, whether you want to admit it or not, okay? So we have to eliminate it. And I believe that one of the reasons we don't want to eliminate our excuses is because it puts all the accountability on you. And we don't like accountability, right? Because that means it's our fault. Personally, I love that it's my fault. Because if it's my fault, that means I control it. I can go change it. I have an impact on it. I fix it. I hate shit that's not my fault, right? Or that I can't control. Because that means that I'm literally at a loss. Can't do anything about it. So I want you guys to get really comfortable taking full accountability of your business. And that starts in social. Because the market does not care. They don't care that you're insecure. They don't care that you're going to shoot a video 400 times because your makeup wasn't right and you didn't sleep a lot the last night. They don't care. They don't care that you don't know how to do it. It doesn't matter because someone in your marketplace, right? Kalani's going to keep doing her videos, right? And while she's sitting out there putting out content because she does not care and she's just going to keep doing it and you're holding yourself back, she's going to win. She's building brand, she's building equity, and ultimately she's in their newsfeed. And I believe that for all of you who are brand new in this business, you have a huge opportunity over people that have been doing this a long time. And the reason I believe that is because people who have been doing this a long time are relying on the things that either they used to do that got them business that Craig was alluding to earlier, or they're relying solely on that repeat referral business, right? But here's where that's super vulnerable. In today's world, she's in their past clients' newsfeed every single day. And if I haven't talked to you in 2 years because you're not following up, and you expect that I'm gonna go into my phone, scroll through, try and find you, do a search to get your number to call you because you sold me my house 2 years, 5 years, 10 years ago, it's not going to happen. Instead, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Kalani's been in my newsfeed all the time. She knows what she's doing. Doop. Message Kalani. Done. That's how it's going to work. That's how it is working. So that repeat referral business, bye-bye, it's gone. If you are not following up correctly and staying in their newsfeed every day. Now, as new agents, you have an opportunity to literally leverage social like she is doing to completely take that business over and completely wipe out everyone else. Because it is all about brand. And from social perspective, that's all you need to do. The more you are putting yourself out, the more you are top of mind, the more that will play out for you in your business long term.